Hello, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. I am your subject teacher of social study of LPM Public School, and today I am going to start your new chapters. And your chapter name is Rules for Road Safety. This is chapter number 17, and chapter name is Rules for Road Safety. It means in this chapter we will learn and study about the rules for road safety. So, student, there are certain rules for the safety on the road, and we should always follow this rule because road safety rules help us to stay safe on the road. When you follow this rule, then you stay safe on the road. So, students, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to list the rule for crossing the road. So, student, in this video, and this is the part 1 of chapter number 17, and in this video we will discuss about the crossing the road. It means how to cross the roads. So first of all, look at the activity and look at this picture here. Let's do it. Look at this picture, explain to your class what is wrong with each of them. So student, first of all, look at the first picture, and what is wrong with this picture? Here the man is crossing the road randomly. So, is this a right way to cross the road? No, this is not a right way to cross the road because we should always cross the road at zebra crossing, and where zebra crossing is not available, then you should, before crossing the road, you should look right, left, and then right again to see if the road is clear, then cross the road. Look at the next picture. Here girls is riding a bicycles. So, and hearing a music through earphones. So, is this a right way to ride a bicycle? No, this is not a right way because during driving or during riding a bicycle, we should not hear musics. So, this is also not a right way. Now look at the next picture, and here you can see, here this is the boy and he is playing on the road. So, is this a right way? And is this a right place to play? No, we should not play on the road. We should never play on the road because road is not a safe place. So, student, you can imagine, because of this incident, you have to need the rules for road safety because these rules keep us stay safe. These rules keep us safe. So let's start this chapter. Here, read the paragraph. Road safety rules help us to stay safe on the road. You have already learned some safety rule in class first and second. In this lesson, you will learn some more. So students, road safety rule is very necessary and important for us because we should always follow these rules during the crossing the road. And I think you all have already learned about some safety rule in your previous class, and in this lesson you will learn some more. In this lesson you will learn some more about the rules for road safety and crossing the road. And now look at the right value. We should not only follow traffic rule ourselves but also help other to do so. For instance, if you spot a blind person trying to cross the road, help the person by offering to hold their hand on their stick. So student, we should not only follow the rule, follow the traffic rule, but we help other to do so. we should always help other to do so, because if you see a blind person on the roadside, then you should help this person to cross the road by offering to hold their hand or their stick. So you should always help other crossing the road, because blind person are not capable to cross the road by themselves. So you should offer help the person by offering to hold their hand or their stick. Now come on the next page. There are certain two ways to crossing the road, and you already know. First one is, we should always cross a road at the zebra crossing. So student, this is the first way by you should always cross a road on the zebra crossing. Next, we should never run while crossing a road. So student, you should never run. You should never run on the road and while crossing a road. So these are the certain two way, and in this way you can cross the road. Now here look at this picture. If there is no zebra crossing, if there is no zebra crossing, then how can you cross the road? So here look at the first picture. This is the picture of a man and the man holding his daughter hand. At a place where zebra crossing is not available, we should find a safe place to cross the road. So student, when there is no zebra crossing, when the zebra crossing is not available in your area, then we should find a safe place to cross the road. Next picture. Choose a place where you can clearly see the road in both direction and where driver can see you. Never cross at place where the road curves or turn. So students, first of all, you have to see clearly the both direction in both direction and where driver can see you, and never cross the road at curve or never cross the road or turn. Now look at the next picture. This is the third picture. Before crossing, we should look right, then left, and then right again to see if the road is clear. So student, when zebra crossing, at a place where zebra crossing is not available, then before crossing the road, then at this place, before crossing the road, we should look right, left, and then right again, and then cross the road. Next picture. It is important to be alert on the road. We should not only look but also listen attentively for the sound of vehicles coming from any direction. We can often hear them before we can see them. So student, we should always be alert on the road. We should not only look but also listen attentively for the sound of vehicle coming. So student, we should always alert, and we should always conscious on the road. We should not only listen, we should not only look, we should listen attentively for the sound of vehicles coming from any direction, and we can often hear them before we can see them. So student, many vehicles, the horns of many vehicles are louder than we can always hear the horns before we can see these vehicles. So these are the certain way by you can cross the road safely and stay, and these rules help us to stay safe on the road. So student, I hope you all are understood about the crossing the road, and this is the part 1, and you have to read and learn about the crossing the road, and this is your today's homework. So that's all, and thank you.